Everyone take a little drink before we start. Little twinky twink. Little twinky twink. Oh no! Don't die! Don't die on the podcast. I know it's Spooky Month Part 3, but don't die on the podcast.
Yes, no deaths on the podcast.
But the view! I'm just kidding.
About the views.
Not worth the views. Not worth the views.
No.
Hey, Cinema Peeps.
Hey, Cinema Peeps.
We're just struggling. Well, I'm struggling.
We're struggling.
We're struggling.
Spooky Month has not been kind to us. Let's just be honest.
It's not been nice to us.
No.
I know no one's gonna care right now, but Mr. Christmas, Funny Mr. Christmas just started airing yesterday.
The best part.
And my fucking Rogers box was like, fuck you. But we got it fixed. So
yeah,
we're
all good.
We're still in Spooky Month, so we're focusing on the spooks. On the spooks.
We're not done yet. We're not
I
done
will
yet.
say I didn't really watch a lot of things that were spooky this week.
No.
I obviously started Stranger Things on the 23rd, the whole watching one episode a day, and I'm behind one episode.
Are you really?
I was behind 2, but now it's just 1.
See, well, I cheated actually.
Did you start early?
No, I started on time.
Okay.
But because it's so hard to watch just one, on Friday, I told myself, well, I know I'm going to be busy on the weekend, that I probably won't have time to watch every night for a couple episodes. Mm-hmm. So I just watched Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. So today I get to start. I'm still on time. I'm still on schedule. I just watched a few ahead because I knew I wasn't going to have time.
To be fair, I think I might have to do that on the weekend, because I will be behind 2 again. I don't think I'll have time to watch 1 today. So
right?
I'll be back where I started, alas.
Right.
But that's okay.
I mean, the intention overall is still just to watch an episode a day up until it's supposed to work out that, by the time we finish being caught up, the new season will start. So, yeah.
Right. And I didn't think it would be such a big deal. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not homework, Kaylee. It's just enjoy it. We're just
We're not
enjoying
gonna fail.
it.
No one's gonna fail us.
I will fail myself. I will fail myself. But yeah, we'll save our thoughts for that. I will say I feel really bad for Karen, Mrs. Wheeler. My God, that woman's doing her darndest and getting shit on left, right, and center.
Like from what you've watched so far, or
yeah, she's just like, "Hey, Mike, I'm here for you." Mike's like, "I don't want to be here for you." Or Nancy,
right? Yeah,
I'll be here. Nancy, I don't want to be there. And she's like, "Ugh," and then she's trying to help. Not Nancy. That's her daughter. She's trying to help Will's mom.
Oh yeah,
Joyce. And she also is like, "Get out of my house." I was like, damn.
Truthfully, justice for Karen. Honestly.
Very rare statement you hear people say, but justice for Mrs. Wheeler. Mrs. Karen.
She's doing her darndest. You are right.
She's trying her best.
Yeah, she's just trying to connect. She's just trying to help. And people are like, "No, we don't want your help." No.
I keep seeing really funny memes, though, about Mr. Wheeler. Because, he literally just sits there and does nothing.
Yeah, he's useless.
I think I sent you one thing where it's like, oh no, the Upside Down's opened up. Anyways, what were we talking about?
We were talking about Mr. Wheeler.
Yes.
We had some technical difficulties, you guys.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to cut around that, but yeah, that just happened.
Basically, we had some technical difficulties, and Kaylee basically just said, she's like, "I'm Mrs. Wheeler now."
I am Mrs. Wheeler.
She was trying so hard to help out all of her technology that was falling apart, and wanted none of it.
No, everybody is whiny, but they all want to be on one side of the laptop. Nobody wants to be on the other side, apparently.
Life imitating art.
It truly is.
No,
truly
but what I was going to say was I was thinking, in making your comment about Mr. Wheeler, I was also thinking about, the scene where him and Karen are sitting on the couch watching, I think it was the news covering about, Will's body being, pulled out of the lake and everything, and how she grabs her husband's hand, but he, I don't know, I would have thought any loving husband would want to try to console their wife, so he would put his other arm around her and bring her in for an embrace, but no, he just kind of looks at her hand and just kind of sits there and again does nothing. And maybe that was intentional because
not his style.
Right? Because maybe that would have completely broken his his whole character if he had brought her in for an embrace. But I was like, man, come on, hug your wife.
True, but you gotta remember this is the 80s. I think the stereotype of I'm big man, woman can't see me be upset or console woman.
I guess, maybe.
I don't do those things. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Kind of the same thing with them. Like, I forgot how much in season 1 they referred to Will as queer.
Yeah.
And gay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, right. The threshold for insults in the 80s apparently was very low. The bar was very low for insults.
Yes.
But sorry, that's not what we're here today. We'll obviously talk more about that when the new season comes out later in November.
Yes, yes.
But in terms of spooky movies, I watched Zombies 1, 2, and 3.
Oh my goodness.
That is the closest I got to scariness.
Okay.
What about you?
Oh god, now I have to try to remember what I've seen. Hold on. Let me see if I put anything on my list, if I updated it at all. I don't know if I did. Oh, yes. Okay. I did attempt to watch It Welcome to Derry.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
forgot
the
about
best.
that. I repressed
that. Was the best Snapchat I ever received. Kaylee, whatever you do, just don't. I'm like, okay.
Don't.
Okay. Done.
Yeah, done. Easy peasy.
Off my list. That was never on my list to begin with.
So yeah, I did that, and then I think immediately afterwards, because I needed to get the image of what I saw out of my brain, I turned on How to Train Your Dragon, the live action version.
Oh.
So I watched that. It's not
lovely.
spooky, but dragons, you know.
Have you ever seen those reels on Instagram where someone's watching a scary movie and then they pause it and then they play the
like,
Disney
no,
House
no,
of
no,
Mounts
no.
and they're like, hee 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 hee.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you did.
Literally,
but with
yeah.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Yep.
Okay, so apparently this week we were like, this is too spooky. We watched not spooky things.
Right, and I'm sure most of our listeners are probably being like, none of the movies you're watching are scary at all.
It could be scary. It could be scary if it wanted
There's
to.
different levels of scary. Yeah, apparently HBO has a new series out called It Welcome to Derry. I did hear of the title like in the works way back when, but I never actually like read further into it or anything about it. So then when I just saw in the synopsis that it was supposed to be a prequel to It and the origins of Pennywise, I was like, okay, like I kind of knew some of the, I don't know if you want to call them theories, but like I had done some like research like way back when I was like really, really super into the movie still. On like, I guess like there's either a couple or one other book that Stephen King wrote that wasn't like a full-on prequel to It, but it did mention Pennywise's name in it, and I think the creatures that were like involved in this book had something to do with the creature that Pennywise actually is or something like that. So I do remember kind of reading about that. So I was like, okay, maybe they'll kind of like find a way to explain it all in the series. That could be cool. Yeah, so I turned it on. And it started, you know, okay, in the cold open, and then it got really, really weird and twisted. And let's just say, yeah, I didn't make it through the cold open. I turned it off after the title.
Damn.
Yep, I turned it off.
We found something that Kendra was like, absolutely not. We did it.
There was a time in my life where I could probably sit through it and be fine, but I don't know. The older I get, the less gore and twisted, disturbing stuff I want to.
Oh, I was about to ask, like, what was it without revealing too much? It was just very gory.
Well, I could tell you if you'd like to know. It's
sure.
It's pretty gross. So the cold open is basically we kind of focus on this young boy. He's sitting in a movie theater watching, what was the movie they were watching? I can't remember, but it was a scary movie they were watching.
Okay.
And then he gets caught by the usher who shows people to their seats and stuff. So I think this is supposed to be set in the 50s or 60s, I believe. Yeah. So, yeah, he gets caught by the usher because clearly he snuck in. He's too young to be seeing this movie. So he runs away, and he ends up hiding behind one of the posters, and the guy's like trying to look, for where he went. And there's a little girl, at the concession counter who sees that he's hiding behind the sign, but she like saves his like she covers for him, and she's like, "Oh yeah, he went that way," kind of thing, right? So then he ends up leaving the theater, and the whole time he like has one of those baby soothers with him that he's just like sucking on. So already you're kind of like, okay,
That's not a candy?
nope, nope, it's just a real soother.
Yeah.
Yeah, so already I'm kind of like, okay, what's with this kid? So clearly he is, doesn't have a home or something because he is just wandering around and like finding things to do.
Mm.
And then he ends up hitchhiking. Like he's on the road out of town, and he starts hitchhiking. And
Mhm.
this one car pulls up, and it's a family. So there's this nice family, and they're like, "Where are you off to?" And he's like, "Anywhere but Derry," because obviously he's in the town of Derry.
Mm.
They're like, "Oh, we're going to Portland, so like hop in the car. You can come with us. You've picked the right family." So it's like, yeah, the mom, the dad, older daughter, younger brother. And then he hops in the car with them, and everything seems like, all fine and dandy and stuff like that. And the mom and dad are like making conversation with him, and um, then and you find out the mom's pregnant. She's got
Mm.
another baby on the way. Um, and then the younger son, like he just like he's spelling everything. I guess he's just in like a spelling phase or whatever. So the
Mm.
whole time they're talking, he'll pick out words and he just starts kind of spelling it out, right?
Oh, that's annoying as hell.
Right. So already you're kind of like, all right. And then the the daughter reaches over and grabs a container, so it's like she's going to grab something to eat.
Mhm.
She opens the container and it looks really like, or it says liver on the like in like on a label, it says liver. So
Okay.
she opens it up and she sticks her hands in to like grab something, and it looks very bloody and like sticky and gross. So that's like
Okay.
your first sign of like, okay, there's something weird going on here. And the kid's kind of like looking, being like, okay. And then she like looks over at him and notices that he's like kind of grossed out by it, and she like reaches her fingers out towards him and is like, "Here, do you want some?" And he's like, "No, thank you." So he kind of like shifts away. Was it her that said somebody said something to tip him off? And then he was kind of like, "Okay, you can just pull over here. I'll get out. I'm good," because he's like already starting to feel like
Mhm.
he's like, "Okay, something's wrong. I don't feel safe." And then the younger brother starts again, like spelling things, but it's like even faster and louder. And then the rest of the family starts like chiming in with him and like chanting, and they're like, "Get out, get out, get out," kind of thing. And so already you're like, okay, what the hell? And then all of a sudden the mom starts screaming because like her like the baby is clearly now, yep. Yeah. So I don't know if you want me to keep going further, but you can kind of
Yeah.
get what's happening here.
Pennywise comes out of that mom's belly.
I don't. It wasn't Pennywise, but I don't know what it was. It was something. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So after that, I was like, and that's the worst part too, is it wasn't just like, how in film you're kind of taught like to not, don't show too much, leave
Mhm.
things to the imagination. No, no, no. We saw everything. I witnessed this full demon birth. Like
Ugh.
they showed it all, and I was like, wow, oh god, ah.
Did the
So
demon kill the child or?
no, did it kill the child? No, I think he ended up opening the door and getting out somehow, or the
Oh,
car
good.
crashed or something like that. And then
Oh,
they
good.
just showed a shot of like this little creature just like bursting out of the window and flying away. So yeah,
Ah.
yep, yeah. And I went delete after that. So
10 out of
yeah,
10.
yeah,
10 out of 10.
yeah, right. Pretty horrifying. And I mean, I don't want to say to be fair, but it in just knowing the director, because the director who's doing the series was the director of the new It movies as well.
Okay.
So there's that consistency, but I just feel like the type of horror that he's adding to the story of this new kind of retelling of It is very, very extreme.
Mm.
Like he's like a super horror nut, this guy.
Mhm.
And while I did enjoy the first It, I thought it was, it kind of did pretty well of retelling the same kind of story from the Tim Curry version.
Mhm.
The part 2 that they did afterwards just felt like the best way I can put it is, it's like it felt like you were sitting in a car with your foot on the gas the whole time. Like you were just like flying through like adrenaline speed, like like you just that's
Ah,
how I felt watching the whole second it. It was just a lot
okay.
going on. Yeah.
I heard part 2 was like incredibly boring and it was like a weird fetch quest.
Yeah, that could be accurate too. And again, like the storyline does not make a lot of sense because I feel like there's a lot in the book that kind of explains why, like, cuz the creature that Pennywise is like this crazy weird like spider alien
Yeah.
thingamajig that has these like weird powers and stuff like that. And they clearly, you could only explain so much from the original 90s it. Yeah, it's it's really hard to explain because it is weird. It's very strange. There's really no understanding what's happening because I don't even understand it myself. So, like I said, watching it the way that he remade it was like an adrenaline shot to the chest. Like you're like, what's happening? It's kind of crazy. So for storyline wise, yes, it is boring, but like it's like jump scare after jump scare after jump scare after jump scare after like yeah, it's a little. It's like somebody just said, "Go nuts with it, have fun," and he's like, "Ooh, okay, what can I do?" Like,
I mean, I heard from the book though that all the kids have a weird orgy and there's like a turtle god that kind of helps out. So, I'm not going to
yeah.
lie. It just kind of sounds real fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Stephen King, little eyebrow raise. What the fuck?
Right.
What the
And I think
fuck?
he even admitted too. He was like, "Yeah, I was not in a good place when I wrote that book." So it's like, okay, well, at least you're aware.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Accountability. All right, all right.
Right.
We can take that. We can take that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gross. Gross.
Yeah. So if you're that kind of a horror nut, then maybe you'll enjoy it a lot. And if you do, let us know what the rest of it's like, because I have no interest in continuing it. I'm like, I'm good. I don't need to know Pennywise's horror or origins. I'm
I
good.
don't need to know his horror. Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't need to know his horror. Yes.
yeah. Double down. Double down. Well, maybe to help cleanse your little mind from that awfulness, you could watch Zombies on Disney Plus.
That sounds much more more enjoyable. Yes.
Oh man. So for anyone who does not know, Zombies is a Disney Channel original movie series starring humans and zombies.
Dun,
It's a
dun,
little
dun.
weird because there's a lot of themes of like segregation. Because basically, what happens is there's a chemical lab explosion involving lime soda. Lol, the biggest joke of the film all the time. They show it via this weird cartoon graphic that I'm not a fan of. The art style is very weird. I didn't like it.
Okay.
Um, but basically, it explains that the town's power plant, with the help of green lime soda, explodes and people turned into ravenous zombies. So then there was a wall
Right.
built to keep them on the other side and the humans on one side. But I
Okay.
guess they were always looking into science to kind of help those people. And so it's not a cure, but they wear what is called the Z band. So it makes them not crazy. It makes them like pretty normal and
Okay.
very much a functioning, you know, like a functioning person. But again, it sounds like they even have their own zombie language and they still like brains. They just don't crave brains, I guess, or like need to attack people for brains. They just substitute in other ways into their diet.
Okay.
How lovely. I know.
How exactly do they do that?
They did not choose to explain. They
Oh,
just
all
were
right.
eating brains at the dinner table and they were like, A-okay. And so
Okay.
this film starts off with the first year of high school, and it's the first year. So I think they said this happened over 50 something years ago, 50 plus years ago, and it's the first time zombies are allowed to go to high school with the normal human kids.
All right.
But again, the opening is with they're divided via again a gate wall, very much, if you've ever seen pictures of segregation that unfortunately happened in our history, it was very parallel to that. And I was like, huh, what an
Wow.
interesting choice. What an
Yeah.
interesting choice. But again, it was this little Disney upbeat, today's gonna be my day, my day, my day. And you're like, okay. I will say, they're cheesy as all hell. They are cheesy as hell.
Mhm.
And again, like I said, they're Disney Channel movie, obviously original movies. I felt I had to preface that.
Mhm.
Very much reminded me of like, first High School Musical
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
I'm sure.
vibes.
Yeah.
Um, so I mean, if you really like cheese, I do think they're a fun watch.
Okay.
Not great. I think there's a lot of elements that are really cool. Like
Mhm.
I said, it's interesting that they have like the theme of like division, and what made me laugh the most, and maybe that's the other thing, sorry. I think the key to these movies is you watch with other people or a
Mhm.
friend.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think they become better that way. But so you meet Addison, who is the other lead, the normal human girl. It opens in her room and she's doing her hair, and I'm like, is that a wig? I was like, that's not her hair. And of course, luckily, she explains, she goes, oh yeah, this is a wig I have to wear because I have like platinum blonde hair. And I'm like, okay. So she wears a blonde wig to cover it. And I was like, okay. I mean, I guess it's more white, but like, it was just a very odd
Okay.
thing to add.
Okay.
Because again, I think the emphasis is like anything different is wrong. All their ice cream shops just sell vanilla flavor ice cream. They all are color coded pink and blue, the entire town. So you're like, okay,
All right.
okay. They're a bunch of weirdos. Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, it made me laugh so hard when Zed, yeah, he's the main zombie. Oh yeah, all the zombies have Z names or have Z somewhere in the name.
Okay. Interesting.
Creative choices, I guess. Um, you know, these two characters are supposed to be bonding, and Zeke he's a very positive zombie. He's like, this is change, this is good, these are like the baby steps, and he's like, he's trying to fight for zombie equality.
Okay.
But
Okay.
sometimes I think he's a little oblivious. He's just like, I just gotta do this, and everything's gonna work out. And you're like,
Right.
no, but okay. But yeah, every time him and Addison have to have like they have these talks where it's like, man, it's like really hard being different. And Deadass, she's like, I know, I like have white hair. I'm like, girl, did you not see the gates that the zombies have to go through? Like they are separated via a wall part of town. At the
Yeah.
beginning of the film, even though they get to go to human school, they're all shoved in the basement. I'm like, yes. So you having what? Yeah, girl, you're right. Exactly right. All the same.
So
um,
relatable.
yeah, I was like, oh, dead ass, no, girl, no, no. Um, so like, there's parts of that where I'm like, that's some pretty weak sauce. But then sometimes they will deliver lines, and I'm like, that fucking ate. I'm like, that was so good. It made me laugh so hard. Um, but obviously the lesson is we're all the same. Our differences make us special. Blah 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 blah. Oh boy. Oh, the best part is their they go to this their high school is and their mascot is the Mighty Shrimp.
All right.
And they have so many shrimp puns. It's out of this world. Also, I forgot to mention Addison is a cheerleader.
Oh yes, I
And
remember hearing that.
so her whole personality is cheer is the best. And so far in these 3 movies, cheerleading has helped solve world peace multiple times. So I think we
Wow.
need to start doing some cheer, people. Oh my lord.
We got
Oh my
our
lord.
cheerleaders, man. We gotta pay them more. We gotta get them back out there.
That was the solving for world peace multiple times.
All right, well, get on it. Let's get on it, guys. TikTok, TikTok. Where's our cheerleaders at?
Right? I mean, okay, I watched them because the birthday girl, that's what she wanted. She,
Yes.
if any of you guys have Sirius XM radio, there is like a separate Disney Channel
Right.
one where it just plays Disney Channel music. So that's how she first heard all the music from the films, but never
Okay.
watched it. So just very curious to see like how the films would connect the songs. So,
Okay.
and I will say they did have a couple earworms. I was singing and humming them the next day, so not too bad. The first one has a lot of good dance choreography if you're into dance, I guess.
Okay.
They have this weird thing where one of the songs was like, "We're in Zombieland." A little bit of a weak song, but the dance in that was pretty good. But they used oh fuck, I don't remember what it's called. My friend had to look it up because I first noticed it right away because I was like, they're gliding. I was like, what's going on? And I
Oh.
realized, I'm like, oh, they're kind of like on a trampoline, but not really because it's a little firmer than a trampoline.
Oh, okay.
So they were able to do like their feet movement were a little more glidier, and then they were able to kind of do like they would just kind of fall back on it and come back up.
Oh,
Damn, she looked it up. It was like a gym. It was a kind of gymnast mat, and I was like,
okay.
man, that works really well because yeah, it's just firm enough for them to do like dance moves, but then they
Mhm.
could like fall backwards and like kind of use that as like momentum to like help with the choreography. And I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Interesting. Okay.
That's very cool. Um, but yeah, I enjoyed the first one, and then of course the second one they introduced werewolves,
Ah.
and I have to give them credit of having the same story and message told multiple times. It's
Mhm.
hilarious. But each time the town gets better because they open up to everybody else. They opened up to zombies, werewolves, and the last one I just watched, they opened up to aliens.
Aliens. Oh
Aliens.
no. Interesting. Okay.
And then the last one, which we didn't watch, the fourth one was vampires and daywalkers, which
Okay.
we watched the trailer and it just kind of looks like, once again, the same movie, same idea, but now the elder characters are camp counselors
Oh,
and
okay.
trying to facilitate this. So,
Interesting. Interesting.
do I need to watch it? Probably not, but maybe I will just to complete the trilogy.
Right?
I will say most of the dancing the second one was a little weak. Near the
Okay.
end though was really good, and I was like, okay, cool beans, cool
Mm.
beans.
I wonder if the guy who does either the directing or the choreography or both is the same from High School Musical because I know he was big on
Mm.
like doing a lot of the Disney movies. I'm gonna see.
That wouldn't surprise me. I will say, the third one definitely jumps up in budget, and again, maybe because I think the first one came out in 2018.
Yep.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think this third one only came out in 2022. But like, you can just tell like the quality is a lot better. But I think more than that, um, they and again, I'm comparing it to High School Musical a lot because again, High School Musical literally kind of had the high school and like the lodge. They had very simplistic stages to do
Yeah.
all their performances. And it's kind of the same for like the first and second zombie movie. Like there's a little bit of like I don't know, there's a little bit of like depth of field happen like a little, but it's very like here it is. It's clearly on a soundstage kind of vibe.
Right.
Um but the third one definitely felt more like it's a place. Like you could just already tell the budget was higher. They had way more effects and stuff, and I was like,
Okay.
oh, okay, they're eating. But I did notice it was like Disney Plus original, so I'm like, okay, so this is when they're getting on Disney Plus, and they got that.
Ah,
They got that
yes.
dough to
That
spend.
sweet, sweet cash.
I got that cash to spend.
Interesting. Okay, so according to this, Kenny Ortega is the guy's name. And he
Kenny
did
Ortega.
not. He did not do
That is a familiar name, though. That
right?
sounds familiar.
He directed High School Musical. He did the Cheetah Girls
Mm,
second movie, but he did all three High School Musicals. He
okay.
did Michael Jackson's This Is It documentary.
Uh-huh.
He did all the Descendants movies.
Okay, that tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah. And then he
That
did Julie
tracks.
and the Phantoms, R.I.P.
Sorry, Kendra. Opening up an old scar. We can't. We can't do it. We can't do it. I remember many songs from the third one where I was like, "This is a banger." But again, maybe just because I went in with the expectation like these are Disney fucking movies,
Yeah.
original movies. They're not gonna be peak gold. But there
Right?
was a lot of good puns, and there was a couple lines that they ate. They ate with some of that dialogue. I was like, oh, damn, they did not get paid enough for that. That was too good of a line. Too good of a line to be wasted here.
Nice.
Too good. But I mean, yeah, if you just want something a little cheesy, easy, digestible,
Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl.
right? Like these movies hit the spot.
All right. Nice.
But yeah, I recommend maybe watching with a friend. 'Cause I just feel like it makes it better. Little
Oh yeah,
banter.
definitely.
Make it a good time. Make it a good time.
I would agree.
Because yeah, they do have like like they have two different cartoon series based on this. So like, the first one apparently did well enough that they were just like, let's start
Yeah, and I remember
Pumping
there
the
being, like
money.
yeah, I remember them having, like, the Halloween costumes out and then, like, the
Mm.
dolls, like, they had, like, Barbie doll,
Oh yeah,
versions and, like, yeah, just toys and all the things. I
that.
remember seeing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That tracks. That tracks. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much else to talk about the zombie movies. You're gonna have to experience the
Yeah,
weirdness of it.
I believe it.
Like
I believe it.
I said, if you're looking for a nice, easy palate cleanser after watching demon babies come out of people, like, I think this
Yeah.
could be a very nice palate cleanser.
Honestly, that sounds like the perfect cure.
Like I said, super cheesy, but like, if you're into that and like, be like, yes, this is a Disney original, production.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a fun time.
Nice.
Again, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. Like, I think High School Musical is always just gonna be, and maybe it just depends on, what generation of Disney you grow up with.
Yeah.
But I just kind of feel like High School Musical was like the weird lightning in a bottle success.
Oh yeah, it was. I feel like it was the thing that defined the Disney Channel.
It was just something like, I don't know. It was built different, It was
Yeah.
built. And again, maybe I'm just a bias. Maybe just a little bit of a bias.
Right.
They obviously have successful things, zombies, Descendants, as we just listed. They've had other successes. Camp Rock.
Yep.
Can't believe they're making another one.
Oh, I know, and I can't believe Demi Lovato is gonna be like a part of it too. I was shocked.
I know. I was like, oh, okay.
But they're gonna be like grandpas. Like it's just it's gonna be so cringe. Like
So I don't know if Alison Stoner has said if she's gonna be in it or not either.
Yeah.
Or maybe she has. I don't know. I just saw the announcement and I sent it to you when it was like Jonas Brothers and then Demi, and I was like, what is happening this week? What is happening this week?
What wormhole did we enter into? Like, what?
Right? Oh, man. Oh, well, oh, man. Sorry, Cinema Peeps. I think that'll do it for today's episode. Little sweet, shorty one. Like I said, sorry it's not full of spooky scares, but apparently we needed to take a break from scary movies, apparently.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't think Spooky Month's been very kind to us this year.
It has not.
Yeah, so this was kind of an off-kilter one. But, I mean, like you said, we still got Stranger Things to dive into. We've also got Finding Mr. Christmas coming, so...
I think we'll try to... Are we going to try to do at least one more spooky?
I think we could.
I think we could probably squeeze one more spooky.
I think so.
One more spooky. And then Mr. Christmas the whole way. God, I'm so excited. Just PVR, please. PVR gods. I just can't. Just can't PVR gods.
For those who need some context, last year when Finding Mr. Christmas came out, we had horrible PVR catastrophe recording issues, and we thought things would be fine this year. We were on top of it. We got it all set up and recorded, and nope. In tradition, it said, "Nope, you're not gonna be able to watch it."
Maybe third time's the charm if they do a third season. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? But anyways, guys, thank you for sticking with us today. What did you think about everything we talked about today? Are you guys watching the It prequel, Welcome to Derry? Did you survive past the cold open?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments down below. Like we said, Kendra's not watching it, and I'm sure as hell not. So, love to hear your thoughts. If you, like she said, if you've watched more episodes. Considering leaving this video a little likesy, it'll help our little psyches because they have been damaged deeply. And consider subscribing to Two Pretty Cool Gals, in my opinion. Like Kendra said, with Mariah Carey thawing out, Christmas is coming, so there's more to come. There's more to come. But anyways, guys, watch all the content, and I guess by the time this airs, it'll be. I hope you had a happy Halloween.
Yeah,
it'll be this Friday, so happy Halloween, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. Monkey.
Monkey.
And slide. Don't fall over.